All right, Congress has finally agreed on a $600 stimulus check. After months of negotiations, the House and the Senate have finally agreed upon a stimulus package that will go to vote today, Monday, December 21st. But because leadership has agreed, it is most likely going to pass, and within that stimulus package is $600 stimulus checks. That is half as much as we saw in the CARES Act. The CARES Act was $1,200 stimulus checks plus $500 for every qualifying dependent. However, in this one is most likely going to be $600 stimulus checks for everybody in your family. The full text of the stimulus package has not been released, so I don't know exactly the details, but if it follows the CARES Act as far as eligibility goes, anybody making $75,000 or less in a year is going to receive a $600 stimulus check. Now that income threshold doubles for those who are married. So if you are married, then that income threshold goes to $150,000. Now there's a phase out for those making from $75,000 up to $99,000 as an individual, and that goes up to $198,000 for a family. But if you receive less than $75,000 in annual compensation as an individual, then you will receive the full $600 stimulus check. All right, with the bill most likely being passed today on Monday, then you will see stimulus checks most likely within the next couple of weeks. They will send them out. Most likely not before Christmas, as Christmas is only 5 days away, but the IRS put a lot of work into the CARES Act and making sure that those $1,200 stimulus checks were delivered last time. So a lot of that work and all of that knowledge is already there. So you may expect it a little bit quicker, but I would not expect it within the week. You may see them within 2 weeks though. Just like with the CARES Act, with the $1,200 stimulus checks, those who are going to receive their $600 stimulus checks the fastest are those who have direct deposit information already with the IRS. So if you have direct deposit through your tax returns in 2018 or 2019, or if you went and registered your bank account online with them with the CARES Act, then you will most likely be receiving your money the quickest. Now, if you receive the CARES Act through a paper check, then you are probably going to have to wait longer to be able to receive your $600 stimulus check in this round of stimulus. But if you did receive a paper check with your CARES Act stimulus check, then go and register your bank account information with the IRS. It may allow you to receive your $600 stimulus check a little bit quicker. Now, as far as structure goes, if it is the same as the CARES Act, this stimulus check is what's called a refundable credit. So it is a credit that they are going to apply to your 2020 taxes. Essentially, it means that the government is going to make you pay less taxes for the taxable year of 2020. Now, the reason you are getting money now from these stimulus checks is because the government is giving you an advanced refund, meaning they are just going to give you part of your refund now, and then when you actually file your taxes in early 2021, then you will receive your normal refund, or if you have to pay in, then you'll have to pay in. But as of right now, these stimulus checks, they are money given to you to pay you for your tax return, and they are doing it early because they know you are going to be taking a refundable tax credit on your taxes. Just know that this is an additional tax credit, so it is not something that you're going to have to pay back later. It is just something that the government's saying, hey, let's charge people less taxes this year so that we can stimulate the economy, and we will actually send them money now instead of making them wait until they file their taxes. But don't be stressed out thinking, oh man, I'm going to owe more taxes once I actually file my tax return, because this is an additional credit. All right, now on a serious note, I know there is a lot of people who are really struggling financially due to the economic situation that we find ourselves in. And I know that is stressful and that's hard, but I also know that if you have faith in your Heavenly Father and you are trying to live the best life possible, that the Lord will take care of you and that you can get through hard things. So if you find yourself struggling financially and you do receive this stimulus check, please be smart with the way that you use this money. Use it to provide the basic necessities that you need for your family. Budget. Make sure you are being frugal where you can, cut spending where you can. Use this money to the best potential that you possibly can. Now, if you are one of the very blessed people that do not have to use this stimulus check to provide for your basic needs, here are a few things that you should consider doing with this stimulus money. The first one is to invest it, to buy stock. So, for example, if you would have taken your stimulus check, the first one through the CARES Act, that $1,200, I received my stimulus check on April 15th of 2020. On April 15th of 2020, Tesla was valued at its current stock price would have been like $150 per share. Now, as it sits today, Tesla is $695 a share. So if I would have invested my $1,200 stimulus check on April 15th in Tesla and waited until now to sell it, my stock would have gone up over 400%. So consider investing. You may be able to make this money work for you and make it grow substantially. That means that $1,200 stimulus check would now be worth $5,560, which is an insane amount. Now, I'm not saying just go and put it on Tesla, because you have to decide on your own or with the advice of a trained investment professional. So just if you have that money and you are able to go invest it, consider investing in the stock market, because you will see that money grow. Now, another option that you could do if you do not want to invest in the stock market, if you don't like that risk, you can pay down debt early. So for example, with my mortgage, if I have a 3.99% interest rate, then if I have a $196,000 balance, this was my loan amount. If I take that $600 stimulus check and I put it down onto my debt, I can save $1,500 worth of interest over the life of my loan and cut a couple months of mortgage payments out of my mortgage. Now, I know that's not near as much as that Tesla example. That Tesla example is a little bit extreme because it just skyrocketed for some crazy reason, but it does save you money and it can provide for saving money in the future. I won't even have to pay for a couple months worth of mortgage payments because I am using that $600 now to save myself money over time and cut my mortgage time. Thanks for watching. Subscribe so I can keep you updated on these stimulus checks. And if you want to learn a little bit more about personal finance, my channel is all about how to save money and make more money. So I will put a video right up here about how you can do a no-cost refinance. And I'll put a video right up here on how you can find rental properties. So if you are looking to develop passive income or save more money, please consider subscribing. We'll catch you guys next time.